How about them Epstein files? Most people have heard of this stuff, the trafficking of underage, well, trafficking of human beings, period. But underage children, basically, and the fact that the elite in the Epstein files, it says that they're drinking the blood of children and sacrificing children, et cetera, et cetera. Just the mention of blood sacrifice, right, brings up evil. It brings up darkness and disgust, unless we're talking about Jesus. For some magical reason, when we're talking about Jesus or the Bible, when you had to sacrifice animals and shit to God in the Bible, that's cool. Judaism and Christianity, blood sacrifice, A-OK. Anything else, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Think about it like this. Wouldn't you think that it's arrogant to believe, as Christians believe, that God, a being, an intelligence, a mind that created all of us, right, has put us here in a state of complete unknowing? I mean, that's the beginning of Genesis, is don't partake of the fruit of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. We're not supposed to know right from wrong, right? We're just supposed to somehow believe and trust. But how do we do that, right? How do you learn how to trust a parent? They're there for you. Over time, day after day, you learn to trust that, you know that person's there for you. But here we are. We're supposed to trust a character in a book that's never... I mean, I like to look at the idea of God as everything, and everything has kind of been there for me, and so I'm in the middle of it. But in the context of Christianity, that's not what it is. It's there's a being out there. He left you here with this book and church people that apparently know what's going on, right? And every other God that's ever existed, there are a lot of them. Look them up. Google them. A lot of them. Every other God that's ever existed, wrong. Islam, wrong. Buddhism, wrong. Witchcraft, wrong. New Age, wrong. Every 40 some odd thousand denominations of Christianity, depending on which one you're in, all the other ones are wrong. I've heard it from every church I've ever gone to. So if you're a Christian, likely you believe that somehow or another you were born in the right place at the right time to believe the right thing about the right story. A God that put you here, that in the story itself, it says that Satan is the prince of this world and the father of deception, and he's there to deceive. He's constantly deceiving us. This whole world is deception. And good luck, right? Jesus said, narrow is the way, few are they that will find it. And yet there's a church on every corner. If you really believe that God left you here in a state of deception to one day burn in hell if you don't find the right story. And it's not like Jesus was trying to help people. Jesus spoke in parables. He said, for them, it's not given to know. For you, it's given to know. And then he never really elaborated on it. Because even when he did at the end, it says he said he was speaking in Proverbs. So you believe that if you're a Christian, you believe that God somehow or another led you to the truth, but everybody else hasn't found it. And you don't have the forethought to think that maybe, just maybe, this character in this book that I have to believe in, specifically have to believe in a blood sacrifice, maybe that's a deception too. I mean, if we truly are here being tested by a divine intelligence, maybe that divine intelligence wants us to steer away from the blood sacrifice shit and put two and two together in the brains that he or she or it gave us, right, to decipher right from wrong and good from bad and smart from stupid. Think about it.